Hey loves, if you want to watch fun videos about self-love, spiritual story times, and much more from the view of a spiritualist, then stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Peace and love. Hey loves, and welcome back to my spiritual journey. So today's video is going to be on dealing with grief in the spiritual community. I have noticed that a lot of people think that if you're spiritual, no matter what your spirituality is, Voodoo, Hoodoo, Sovereign, whatever, they feel as though you don't grieve or you shouldn't grieve, and that it couldn't be farther from the truth. My little break, my little hiatus that I just took was due to the 1 year anniversary of my father's passing. So I took some self-love time for me. I took some time off from videos. I was on my TikTok, so if you are on my TikTok, then you still saw me up there for a little bit, but I did take a little hiatus from that as well. But I think a lot of people think that if you are in the spiritual community, since you believe in, spirits, and you believe that you can still talk to and connect with your ancestors, that you should not grieve. And that could not be farther from the truth, or at least in my opinion. Now, I can't tell anyone else how to grieve for their loved ones or how to grieve whatever situation that they're going through, but I can explain to you a little bit how, or what my thought process is on grieving and on losing someone close, and how I kind of handle it. I'm very big on distance when I'm grieving. Not distance in a way that's unhealthy, but distance in a way that allows me to process my feelings, distance in a way that allows me to analyze what it is that I'm thinking, what it is that I'm feeling, and cater to that feeling. For me, I feel like other people can help with your grief, but it's ultimately up to you how you should and shouldn't grieve, and the process and the steps that you take to do so, the healing process that you take, is different for each individual. So I like to take that time to figure out what it is that will help me that day. And dealing with my mental process is definitely something that I like to do on my own. I don't like to be around a lot of different people and different energies while I'm trying to get a hold of my own energy and what it is that I want to be thinking and what it is that I want to be focused on. So for me, I like to take time to analyze what I'm feeling at the moment, to think of what it is that I want to feel, and then I take the time to actually feel the feeling. I feel as though a lot of people are scared to have emotions. They are scared to show emotions. They are scared to feel emotions. And emotions are not bad. They're there to tell you something. They're there for a reason. They're there to tell you that, okay, this, I'm not liking this feeling. This, I am liking this feeling. This, I'm missing someone, and that's perfectly fine. For me, it's a process of realizing that yes, the spirit is still there. I can still connect with the spirit. I can still, speak with the spirit. They can still hear me. Their presence is still known, and I can feel when they are there and when they aren't there. But also, I am allowed to miss the physical presence. It is fine for you to still miss the physical presence. It is fine for you to still grieve that person's physical loss, especially if that person has been there around you your whole life. Not even your whole life, just if it's somebody that you're close to. It could be a friend that you've lost, or a mate that you've lost, or a family member, or a co-worker, any of that. But if it's somebody that you've grown a connection with, then you have every right to grieve, and everyone does so differently. For me, it's not grieving grieving the thought process of in a way in which I would be thinking that the person is just gone forever. It's not that grief for me. It's just more of a, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to feel like I can physically hold you. It's the missing of the physical for me. So it's I know I'm going to miss the hugs. I know I'm going to miss the kisses. I know I'm going to miss the sitting down and physically being able to see you, your facial expression, and have a conversation with you. For me, it's that way. Because when I do receive messages from spirit, my messages are more on intellectual and download type of region. So it's not a I can physically see spirit. And some people say they can. I don't know, that it's not my thing. So as for me, I know that would be something that I would miss, because I will no longer be able to see that physical, so for me, it's the grieving of the physical body, the physical touch, that thing. So and I acknowledge that. I don't try to, okay, well, they passed, but their spirit is still here. No, they passed, and I miss their physical presence. So I'm going to take the time to grieve the physical presence when I feel as though I feel led to. So for me, it's analyzing my thought process, analyzing what I'm feeling now, coming up with what I really want to feel, and allowing myself to grieve the way I feel necessary until I get to the point of the feeling that I want to feel. I do give myself kind of a cutoff, not really. Like I try to do things that will lighten up my mood and bring me back to a good place, and not even necessarily saying that I'm getting out of a good place, but just into a lighter mood and a lighter, area of feeling. But I do have to say that I am very big on doing for me when I'm grieving. I'm very big on, I'm big on doing for me anyway. Everybody who knows me knows I'm all for self-love. You know what I'm saying? You can't love anybody else if you're not loving yourself. You can't take care of anybody else if you're not taking care of yourself, and you can't do your best if you're not feeling your best. So I'm big on self-love, but also making sure that you are loving on yourself mentally, especially when dealing with loss, or dealing with the feeling of grief, or remembering someone. For me, this past month, it was the 1 year anniversary of my father's passing. So for me, it was definitely a time for me to take that time off and deal with my own emotions. I love talking to you guys on here, and I love talking to you guys on my TikTok and on my Facebook and my Instagram, but I can't help you if I haven't helped me first. So I have to make sure that I'm mentally stable and mentally in a place to where I can give you help or speak to you on whatever issue it is that you need to help yourself with, from a place of love and not a place of hurt. And if I'm definitely not in the mindset of what it is you're going through, because I'm so focused on what I'm going through, then I'm not helping or dealing with the situation properly, in my opinion. So I like to take that time out for myself and to deal with my own emotions, and to love on myself a little bit. To sometimes I read, sometimes I go through old pictures, go through memories, and I try to focus on the positive memories. Yes, it is upsetting that the person is no longer there, but I like to focus on the good things about the person. I like to focus on all the memories we've had together. I like to focus on all the things that we've done together. I like to focus on all the events we've had, and the things that they've done for me throughout their life, and the things that I've done for them, and how we left off the situation before they passed, and all of that. And also knowing that you can still talk to them now afterwards is still a great thing, because it's kind of like they're helping you. The messages you get, it could be messages through radio, it could be messages through TV, through books, crying, through tarot or divination cards, any of that. But the message that you get is very helpful when you ask a question, and they come through with a message for you that pertains exactly to what you were asking. So that does help also with the healing process, knowing that they're still there. Like, yes, it doesn't help the physical aspect of it, but at least I can still talk to you, and you can kind of help me through the process of grieving you. So yes, that's a big thing for me with dealing with grief. But yeah, I just wanted to speak on that a little bit, because I know a lot of people kind of don't understand the spiritual view. Now, I can't say this is everybody's spiritual view, but for me, this some people don't understand the idea of being spiritual and still grieving. They feel as though if you feel like the spirit is still here, then why are you grieving? They're still here, So that I just made this video just to kind of explain a little on that topic and how I deal with it. So I hope this helped someone. And if you are grieving, make sure that you take out some time for you, take out some time for self-love. Allow yourself to feel the emotion. Emotions are great. You need them. You need to process them. Don't try to rush yourself out of an emotion. Allow yourself to feel it. Don't stay in it. but allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to feel it, to process it, and to work your way through it. I thank you so much for watching these videos, for staying here with me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Peace and love. Oh, and make sure you follow me on my TikTok. I will leave the link in the description box below. Peace and love. Goddess Thoughts, Nita Red Vibes. Thank you for coming to my journey. Hey loves, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that post notification bell so you can be updated when I post future content.